Hi, welcome back to Cass Lumi channel, dear Amberlyn. Let's begin our today's story. There comes a moment in a woman's life when she quietly asks herself a question she never imagined she would face. Not when she was young, not when she said her vows, not even when she held her newborn child in her arms. The question is simple but terrifying. Do I stay or do I choose my own happiness? For many women, that moment does not arrive with shouting or drama. It arrives silently, usually late at night. Emma Carter never thought she would be standing at such a crossroads. At 39, her life looked complete from the outside. 2 children, a comfortable home in the suburbs, a husband who worked long hours as a financial consultant. She had once been a marketing manager before her first child was born. But after their second baby arrived, Emma became a full-time stay-at-home mom. At first, she embraced the role with love. Lunch boxes, school runs, parent-teacher meetings, soccer practice, birthday parties. Her days were full. Yet, somewhere along the years, something inside her slowly grew quiet. Her husband Daniel was not a bad man, but he had become distant. Conversations turned practical. Did you pay the bill? What time is the parent meeting? Don't forget to pick up Lily. The warmth that once existed between them slowly faded into routine. Emma began to feel like she was holding a household together, but not living inside it. Many women know this feeling, not because their marriage is violent or chaotic, but because it slowly becomes emotionally empty. One evening, Emma sat in her car after dropping the children at school. She didn't start the engine. Instead, she stared at her reflection in the rear-view mirror. For a moment, she barely recognized herself. Not physically, not emotionally, she asked herself a question that many women quietly ask. Is this the life I chose, or the life I slowly fell into? The difficult truth about crossroads in marriage is that they rarely appear suddenly. They appear gradually. Small disappointments, unspoken resentment, loneliness inside a relationship. And over time, a woman begins to wonder, is it wrong to want happiness too? For women with children, the question feels even heavier. Because the moment she considers her own happiness, another voice appears. The voice of guilt. What about the kids? What if I break the family? What if I regret it? So many women stay frozen at that crossroad for years. Not because they don't know their truth, but because they fear the consequences. Emma's turning point didn't happen during a fight. It happened on a quiet Sunday afternoon. Her daughter Lily was drawing at the kitchen table. Lily looked up and asked casually, "Mom, when I grow up, do I have to be tired all the time like you?" Emma froze. Children see more than we think. In that moment, Emma realized something powerful. Her daughter wasn't just watching what she said. She was watching how she lived. Emma suddenly understood that staying unhappy for the sake of appearances was not the same as protecting her children. Children do not only need stability, they need to see what a fulfilled, emotionally alive adult looks like. That evening, Emma did something small but important. She signed up for a marketing course online. It was only a first step. She wasn't leaving her marriage yet. She wasn't making a dramatic decisions, but she was beginning to reclaim something she had forgotten, her own identity. The truth about crossroads like Emma's is this: divorce is not always the first answer, but silence is not the answer either. Many women believe they must choose between two extremes: stay forever or sacrifice themselves, or destroy the family and leave immediately. But life is rarely that simple. Sometimes the first step is not leaving. The first step is waking up, rebuilding confidence, rediscovering identity, reconnecting with personal dreams. When a woman begins to stand in her own life again, something interesting often happens. The dynamic around her begins to change. Sometimes the marriage evolves, sometimes it ends. But either way, she no longer makes decisions from fear. She makes them from clarity. And clarity is far more powerful than guilt. Emma's story does not end with a dramatic decision. Not yet. She is still standing at the crossroads, but something inside her has already shifted. She is no longer asking, "Am I allowed to want happiness?" Instead, she asks a different question: how can I build a life where both my children and I grow together? Because the most important truth is this: a woman choosing her happiness is not abandoning her family. She is showing her children that a meaningful life requires courage. And sometimes the bravest thing a mother can do is remember that she is not only a mother, she is also a human being with a heart that deserves to live fully. If you want, thanks for listening, Emeline, and hope you subscribe, follow, and press the bell so that when the next story is uploaded, you'll be first to be notified. And I will have more rituals for calming and soothing so that you have more clarity to go on your own path. Follow and subscribe. I'll update you and I'll see you in the next video.